Hey family, welcome or welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining. Let's jump right into your message and see what Spirit has for you today. Welcome to another video. Thank you so much for joining. So let's see exactly what Source has for us today. What's the message? First coming out, we have the Magician, manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. So you could be getting prepared for something that you've been asking for, collective, or maybe this is saying you need to get prepared for something that you've been asking for because it's time for something to come through. What else do we have? We have the Hermit. So you've been in some type of self-discovery. I'm getting that you could have been staying to yourself lately so that you can maybe figure out what it is you're supposed to be doing, discovering what it is that you're good at. Okay, we have the Nine of Air. So negativity, worry, sleeplessness. This is the energy of someone being restless because you don't know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You are trying to discover what your next move is. What are you supposed to be doing? Like you may feel like you are wasting time or wasting energy. You could feel like you're just letting time go by. So you feel like you're in a rush to kind of figure things out. Like, what is it that you're good at? Or how are you supposed to be getting to these manifestations? And I'm getting that this is what's kind of stressing you out a little bit because there's some type of beginning or a dream that you have that has not come into fruition yet. And you're stressing about how you can start making that thing happen. We have the Page of Fire coming out. So this is someone that's enthusiastic and very motivated. So your spirit team is saying for you to get prepared and motivated for something that you're supposed to be doing, or get prepared and motivated for some type of creativity. Be enthusiastic when it comes to your creative energy. So what is it that you enjoy doing? What type of creative gift do you have that makes you feel like you're excited for doing that thing? That's what the self-discovery could be, because whatever that creative energy is what could lead you into being more empowered, make you feel like you have more purpose. And we have the Star here. So definitely inspiration and fulfillment. So yeah. I'm getting with the Three of Fire coming at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting that you leaving and going somewhere else could bring you a lot more inspiration. Maybe where you are right now is not fulfilling you right now, so you don't feel like you have any creative energy because there's nothing that's inspiring you to do anything. You don't see anything that inspires you to take some type of action. You don't see anything that inspires you to be creative. You're not around creative people. You're not around maybe energetic people that will inspire you to learn something or to do something. So like if you want to be a lawyer, maybe you need to be around other lawyers. Okay. If you want to be an artist, maybe you need to be in an area that supports a lot of art, where you go and you always see artwork. You go to different art galleries, or, if you're into fashion, go where fashion is heavily dominated. So there's something about wherever you are, it may not align with what it is you're supposed to be doing. And so you could feel like a lack of creativity right now. Oh my God. So the Magician is clarifying the Magician. All right. So you need the willpower to do something, the willpower to manifest some type of life that you've been wanting, because you could be trying to maybe balance out your finances, or maybe you're trying to balance out like your work schedule with your creativity schedule. There's something that you're balancing out. And so I'm getting that maybe you just need to meditate and kind of take a break and ground yourself so that you can see exactly what it is that you're supposed to be focusing on. What is this creative energy that you're trying to call in? Why is the Hermit here? Let me open up the window because it looks like it's getting a little dark. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, show me, why is the Hermit here? Okay, so we have the Hierophant in reverse. So you could be trying to get some type of self-discovery because maybe you are going into isolation because there's something that you're doing that is unorthodox. Like maybe there's something that you're supposed to be doing that is kind of against what other people would consider to be socially accepted, right? So you kind of going within so that you can learn whatever it is that you need to learn because maybe you feel like people won't understand what it is that you're doing. Nine of Air is saying with the Four of Swords is definitely saying you need to get some rest. You haven't been sleeping well and it's time for you to get some rest doing something. Okay, you could feel like there's some competition in something that you feel creatively drawn to. So maybe if you like want to make jewelry, maybe you feel like there's so many people that's already doing this thing. Or if you feel like you want to be a rapper, you feel like there's already so many people doing this. But you are a star. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be in the public eye. I'm also getting that you feel inspired to do this thing. So it's time for you to take a leap of faith and just take that action on something. What's the star? Yeah, this is something that you possibly have been doing for a while. It could have been taking a long time for things to kind of get off the ground. So maybe this is why you are feeling a little bit stressed because it's not really moving as fast as you would prefer it to move, because this is something that you really want to do for your career, you know, for your life journey. But maybe you're not seeing the finances in it because it's taking a while. What's the Magician? All right, with the Magician, we have the Devil coming out. Then we have the Magician twice, okay? Because now I don't know, because with the Magician twice and the Devil, with the Hierophant in reverse, okay? Someone could be doing something underhanded as well to kind of make you lose sleep or to kind of make you lose interest in something. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse? All right, so we have 3 cards that came out. The Hierophant in reverse came out with the Page of Materials, the Page of Emotions, and the 6 of Voices. So we have 2 pages. So this is like you planting some type of seed to have a new beginning with like something creative. And then whatever this thing is, it's going to lead you to calmer water. So it's like it's pushing you over the obstacles that you've been going through. So there's a seed that's being planted right now that's going to allow you to move forward in something. So it could definitely be something that you wouldn't normally do or that you're not used to doing. Okay, and that's why you've been feeling withdrawn maybe lately. But yeah, collective, you need a lot of sleep because we have the 9 of Voices here with the 9, which is also the 9 of Swords, and with the 9 of Air. So you definitely need some sleep. You haven't been sleeping lately. You've been having a hard time sleeping because you've been feeling very restless. It looks like you're trying to find some type of clarity about how you can make money with the Ace of Voices here and the Ace of Materials. So it's like you've been trying to figure out how you can make money doing something that you enjoy doing, or maybe you need some type of inspiration, some clarity on how to get this large amount of money, or some type of material. So it doesn't have to be money. You could be stressed out about trying to figure out how to get a house. You could be stressed out about trying to figure out how to get a car. Something that is keeping you awake, is not allowing you to sleep because you feel like your brain won't take a rest. It won't reset. What's this Five of Wands? We have the Hermit. So we have a lot of cards that are just like repeating themselves, because we got the Hermit here again. So definitely isolation. You could be needing to go into isolation because you need to receive some type of enlightenment for you to understand what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Because maybe you are not following a certain path that you're supposed to be on. Separate yourself from just being around so many people, or like the busy life, like everyday struggles. So maybe just calm yourself so that you can figure out what it is, like figure out a day or a time really where if you don't have a full day that you can give, because I know sometimes on Sundays I let that be my reset day where I'm just not really forcing myself to do anything. Whatever I feel like doing, it's kind of like a free day for me. Even though I end up doing something, it's not a scheduled thing. So I usually do a lot more meditating because it allows me to clear my mind, clear my schedule. So I feel like that's what this is saying. Go into isolation, figure out a time, because it doesn't have to be a full day. It can even be an hour where you just go zone out for a minute. Okay, even if you have kids, go into the closet for 30 minutes and just zone out for a minute so that you can get some type of information, downloads on what you're supposed to be doing. What's your next step? Because I'm getting that your spirit team is trying to show you something that you're supposed to be doing so that you can make a decision on which way to go when it comes to your creativity. And it could be something that you've done before or something that you have done in the past. What's this Knight of Pentacles? All right, so we have the Four of Inspiration. Kind of like your soul family. So with the Star and the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Inspiration, this is saying that something could take a little time. Like maybe it took a little while for you to get to this thing, but you need to get around people that's going to be like your soul family. Like I was saying before, people that have like minds so that you can feel inspiration around these people. These people inspire you to do something or to go in a certain direction, inspire you to try different things. You don't want to be the only person in your circle that's trying to move forward in life. Like if you want to learn how to invest in stocks, then you need to find the people that do that so that you can learn that thing, that skill. So it's like whatever it is that you're trying to perfect, or I can't think of what the word is, but you need to get around people that do that certain thing, or at least they don't have to necessarily just do that certain thing, at least that are in that arena. Okay, like I said, if you are a creative person, get around people that enjoy pottery, get around people that like to go to speakeasies, get around people that like to go to art shows. Okay, so this could also be something about you changing your environment, changing the people around you because you're not really feeling inspired. We have freedom coming out. Why is freedom here? The letters V, R, and Y could be significant. Maybe that's your, those letters are in your initials. Okay, we also have balance. Balance out the chaos. So yeah, like I was saying before, maybe you need to balance out like your work life with your creativity, or not even your work life, your family life with your creativity. It's something about you finding the balance for your peace and your creative energy. Okay, and we have the Void, Divine Feminine. So divine, you are a divine feminine, or maybe if you're a male, you could be looking for a divine feminine. There's a void that needs to be filled here. There's something that's missing out of your everyday life. Something that you feel like you can be peaceful with, something that allows you freedom and gives you balance. That's the void. I'm feeling like the void is purpose. Like, structured purpose is the void. Like knowing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, knowing exactly what makes you happy, knowing exactly what gives you fulfillment. And we have transcend universal oneness. So this keeps calling for you to be alone for a little bit, collective. So we have connect at the bottom of the deck as well. So this is like you connecting. Oh, look. And then it says create. So connect and create to give you clarity. So yeah, I'm getting that you need to maybe make some time to meditate a little bit more. Try to get some sleep, or maybe you need to take some melatonin so that you can get some sleep, so that you can receive information in your dream state about what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But make sure you're asking for that before you fall asleep. Right before you fall asleep, ask your spirit team to give you guidance and clarity on that. This creative energy is what's going to fill the void of what you're supposed to be doing. So it's definitely time for you to connect with your creativity. Okay, so that's what I have for you, collective. Please give me some energetic love and hit the thumbs up. And I'm going to love and leave you right here. I'll see you next time. Bye.